That's her being a dick.
That was a bad word.
See, you make me want to cuss.
We have self-control.
I do, obviously.
This episode of Teen Mom The Next Chapter was absolutely brutal, as Amber Portwood and Gary Shirley's blowout fight at Leah's birthday dinner left the 15-year-old in tears. And she wasn't the only one getting emotional this episode. We've got exclusive insight from Leah Messer about reuniting with her dad after a decade as he goes into detox.
Rebuilding that and then knowing when to really allow him back into, or not back in, but into my daughter's lives. That was a challenge for me to navigate.
Just a really gut-wrenching episode all around, so let's get into it. Teen Mom The Next Chapter, Season 2, Episode 2. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call. We'll start with Amber and Gary, and I don't mean her new boyfriend, also named Gary, which is only a little weird. Original Gary invited Amber out to dinner to celebrate Leah's birthday, but things were off to a bad start immediately when she shows up super late.
Let's make bets on how long it'll take for her to get here.
She's always late.
And then she kind of goes off with this weird lecture for Leah.
Do you know, actually now, at your age, you need me more than ever? Because you're about to get real crazy.
And then launches into telling everyone about her new boyfriend, Gary, which doesn't really amuse anyone.
I'm scared.
We have all seen Amber's turbulent relationships play out on the show, but she seemingly forgot about them because she accuses Leah of giving her attitude for no reason.
You just say things to just say it. Your attitude. Like, when I'm around her,
She's just like her daddy.
The worst of me comes, it's not the worst, it's like the most sarcastic, like, part of me.
And then freaks out at this pretty innocuous statement.
As long as he makes you happy.
The f you talking about?
Is he cute?
That's rude.
I didn't say nothing about him.
That's the point. Like, you said that, like, you said rude, though. That's her being a dick.
Gary tries to bring things back down to earth by noting it's kind of late, they should wrap up dinner so Leah can go home and do her homework, and Amber shifts her anger towards him.
You're not gonna act that way towards me for no reason, and then you have this big old attitude with me.
First
so
of all,
excuse you for your attitude for no reason.
I'm not having an attitude with you, but you can keep on. You do your thing. You do your thing, Amber.
This turns into a pretty intense back and forth between the exes as Amber insists she wasn't actually late for dinner. And it's only the sight of Leah crying that causes Gary to back down.
Sorry, Leah.
What are you saying sorry for?
Did you not see?
Can you both stop, please?
Now, not only does the birthday girl not get to open her presents, she wants to leave altogether. And somehow Amber doesn't see her role in any of this.
This is why I never have a chance with her. Like, what the
That was super heavy, and honestly, so was the conversation Caitlin Valterra has with her daughter Nova. Kate's mom, April, stopped communication with her family after she was caught drinking problematically a few times, but despite it not being their fault, both Kate and Nova feel abandoned.
She can say mean things sometimes, and she can be weird or around us. Like one time, she fell asleep in the bathtub.
Right, and see, I don't want you to be around stuff like that.
Okay, we gotta have a quick palate cleanser with this. Cheyenne and Zach Davis go to a fertility specialist to consider having another baby. They find out everything is good to go.
Maybe there is a baby coming. Oh my God, what am I talking about?
And Mackenzie McKee has her boyfriend Cassania move in just in time to help with her daughter Jaxie's bike accident, which means she's gotta get surgery on a broken arm. Okay, back into the heavy stuff again. Leah Messer hasn't seen her dad, yet another Gary, in like a decade as he's been in the throes of his pain pill addiction. Leah says her dad enabled her own addiction, so she's been keeping strong boundaries since she got clean.
I'm not angry. I forgive him. I just think that I get to be firm in my boundaries.
But those boundaries are about to get a whole lot more complicated when Leah's sister Victoria tells her that their dad is in the area and staying with her as he gets ready to go to a detox program.
If he commits and follows through. Now I'll meet him at the entrance of the detox facility.
Yeah.
And then walk him through those doors. But if he checks out
That's fair.
of that detox facility, deuces.
Watching Leah see her dad for the first time in a decade was really emotional, but she's clear with him that she's setting strong boundaries with him for her and her girls, even if he is taking this big step.
I will not allow them to be exposed to the same trauma or pain that we were exposed to.
Now, Leah actually opened up to me about setting those boundaries before the season started, so take a look at what she had to say there.
Once I seen him, my boundary was basically, if you really want to put the work in, I'm gonna show up and support you. But I need to see effort. I need to see you really putting the work on in, because my relationship with my dad has not been great over the years. Matter of fact, I hadn't seen him in years prior to him coming and actually going into detox, which you'll see this season. But rebuilding that and then knowing when to really allow him back into, or not back in, but into my daughter's lives. That was a challenge for me to navigate.
This season is getting really dramatic and it's only the second episode. So let me know what you think in the comments, like and subscribe while you're down there, and then head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor and this is Pop Culture Social Call.